Good day, everyone. We are Group 3. Our discussion focuses on the case of Bank of the Philippine Islands versus Norman and Angelina Yu and Tuanson Builders Corporation with GR No. 184122. This case was issued January 20, 2010. The respondents Norman and Angelina Yu doing business as Tuanson Trading and Tuanson Builders Corporation borrowed various sums totaling 75 million from Far East Bank and Trust Company, later merged with BIP. Real estate mortgages over several properties were executed for collateral.
In 1999, the youth requested for a loan restructuring due to the difficulty to further pay off the loan. Despite the restructuring, the youth still had difficulties with paying and requested BPI to release some mortgage lands, as the sum was greater than the outstanding balance. The request was denied by the latter, which made the youth stop paying on amortizations, subsequently urging BPI to foreclose the properties. The respondents still had difficulties paying their loans and they asked BPI to release some of their mortgage land, which BPI ignored their request and the youth withheld the payments on their amortizations. The BPI foreclosed the mortgage properties in Legazpi City and in Pili Camarines Sur.
Now the use filed a complaint against BPI and the winning bidder, Magnacraft Development Corporation, for the annulment of the foreclosure sale. The case against Magnacraft was later dismissed because of a settlement agreement between them and the use. However, the latter continued to file a complaint against BPI for excessive penalty charges, attorney's fees, and foreclosure expenses. It was during the proceedings in the RTC that BPI admitted to the foreclosure, amounting to 39,055,254.95 pesos, the same amount of which the youths were in debt. They also provided a complete breakdown of the bid and succeeding charges added to the principal amount. Seen here on the screen would be the table for the breakdown of fees, with the principal amounting to 32.1 million pesos, with an added interest, penalty charges. Also, BPI added 10% of attorney's fees, litigation expenses and interest, also cost of publication and interest, which amounted to around 45 million pesos. This was the part wherein the use contested with BPI.
In the same manner, the youths presented their matters against BPI, mainly the imposition of excessive penalty charges, fees, and interest. On top of that, they also raised the concern of BPI not providing support documents regarding the foreclosure expenses. The initial partial summary judgment by the RTC reduced the penalty charges from 36% per annum to 12% per annum, although the attorney fees were maintained due to the PPI actions of reducing the rate from 25% to 10%. A later motion for reconsideration by the youth sought the further reduction of penalty charges and attorney fees. Youth claiming that the charges are breach of the truth in Lending Act since BPI did not disclose said charges. The RTC reconsidered and effectively deleted penalty charges and reduced attorney's fees to 1%.
BPI went to the Court of Appeals regarding the RTC ruling. It contested the ruling regarding the deletion of penalty charges and reduction of fees. However, the CA simply pointed out the facts presented during the hearings. Going back to the matter of the Truth in Lending Act, they pointed out that the promissory note and disclosure statement signed by the use and BPI contain a penalty clause that binds the borrower to further pay a late penalty charge. However, the RTC and CA removed such charges for it was deemed unreasonable. In conclusion, the CA affirmed the ruling of the RTC. The stipulated clauses in the loan agreement helped sort out which matters were highly relevant to resolving the case, since it was stated in the agreement, promissory note, and disclosure statement. Both parties are equally liable to the contract.
Here ends our discussion regarding the case of BPI versus Norman and Angelina Yu. Thank you.